Hi guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. Now, this video is a bit of a different one. Might be the start of something new. We'll have to wait and see. This was requested over on my Instagram story, so go and follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. It's a match day home vlog. Now, I'm obviously currently outside. I'm on a bit of a walk. A bit of an interesting one today. We play Mansfield away. Obviously, you know, they're not a bad side, but they're currently sitting 19th under Nigel Clough. They've only won 1 out of their last 8 games. So, you know, they're not on the best of form. They have some strong players, though. But, you know, obviously, we sit in first. We're on fantastic form, and we're very good away from home. Obviously, we're coming off the back of a 3-2 win against Port Vale. Probably too close for comfort for us, but we definitely deserve the win after that performance. I think, you know, they're probably pushing their luck with 2 goals, but at the end of the day, they took the chances. If I'm to give a score prediction for today, I think I'm going to go for a 3-0, just like in 2019 when we played them away. Fantastic performance then, and I'm expecting another one. I do think we'll get the win tonight, and obviously there's some other big games going on. Obviously, we need to keep an eye on Cambridge, Forest Green, Tranmere, all of those teams. Obviously, I think Tranmere plays Southend, correct me if I'm wrong. So, yeah, you know, they'll be expected to win that one. They'll be the favourites. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like I say, my prediction's 3-0. And, yeah, I'll put some predictions from you guys on my socials, obviously Twitter and Instagram on the screen now. Feel free to do that in future, and I'll, you know, put your score prediction on the screen in every video. And yeah, I'll see you for the team sheets. Okay, so the team sheets have just been released. That's a strong starting 11 for Mansfield, obviously the home side. Lapsley's on the bench. Reid and Bowery, you know, decent front two for them. Stack in goal, obviously McLaughlin back in the squad for them. Very, very strong squad for the Stags. You know, I might have to change my score prediction, to be fair. I don't see us beating that team 3-0 anyway, especially if Lapsley comes off the bench. But we'll have to wait and see how we play. We'll go on to our lineup, and the reason I'm, you know, deciding whether to change my score prediction or not is because of our lineup, because it looks very, very strong. And this is how we line up. Griffiths in goal, Raglan, Tozer, Long, Blair, Hussey, Connor Thomas, Wright, Circum, Sam Smith and Alfie May, and that is a really, really strong squad. You know, the only regular player missing from that now is Will Boyle. Obviously, Lloyd back on the bench, Williams, Vasilev, Azaz, Freestone, Horton and Scott Flinders all on the bench as well. So that's a very strong bench, if I do say so myself. So that is a very, very strong starting 11. Probably our best in a long while, obviously with all the injuries we've had. So I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I will be back to you when it's time for kickoff. Alright, so the game is about to kick off. I made a mistake when I was going through the starting 11s. Mansfield are playing the front 3. They're playing 4-3-3. So, you know, they're going quite attacking, to be fair. But, yeah, there's kickoff. Mansfield gets underway. And, yeah, this should be a good game. Right, so Cheltenham already have a long throw 1 minute in. Bentos is obviously going to send this one in. Can anyone get on the end of it? It's thrown into the front post. Knocked down Thomas. It's bouncing around and it's cleared away by Mansfield. And that was very interesting defending. It's literally, Sam Smith has ducked it. And their defender at the front post has literally just tapped it down. And Connor Thomas could have got onto that. But, you know, their midfield swept up really nicely. But we've got another throw-in in the same position. 1.5 minutes in. And the Mansfield defence has already had a bit of a shaky start. Thrown in again from Tozer. Great throw. Headed down. Raglan tries to pass it back to Thomas. And yet again, it's cleared away by Mansfield. And there'll be another throw into Cheltenham on the other side of the pitch this time. This clip's going to be going on forever at this rate. But all Mansfield can do at the moment is just clear it out for throw-ins. And that's the last thing they want to do, especially against us with the long throw threat. Literally, number 29 has actually just come back and hack it out for a throw-in. Tozer has literally moved the pitch cover on the side of the pitch out the way to do his long throw. It's thrown in. Oh, dodgy throw to the centre spot. And Steck gathers easily and he clears forward for Mansfield. Big chance there, 4.5 minutes in. I think it was Benning, I do believe, number 3. Hits it low and hard across the far right-hand side of the goal with his left foot. And he's driven it towards the bottom right-hand corner, should I say. And it's a great save by Griffiths, and Sean Long swept up nicely to prevent it from going out for a corner. And now we come up the other end with Sam Smith, and the number 6 does really well, and he's been good so far for Mansfield in preventing Sam Smith from making his runs. But, we're only 5 minutes in, and it's already been quite a hectic game. Right, we've started very, very poorly here. We're 10 minutes in, and Mansfield have just played again. Just like the end of the game against Port Vale last week. Just one cheap, it's not even a good pass. It's just one really simple ball in behind. And Griffiths has had to come out and make a slide tackle, which is a clear yellow card. But it's just, it's really stupid because, Tranmere have just gone 1-0 up. Here comes Cheltenham, brilliant run from Circum, and he wins a throw-in. And I tell you what, we have really started to play well now. We are all over Mansfield, and I feel I can see why Mansfield fans do get annoyed, because for that 15-minute period that they were all over us, they needed to score, and now I don't want to jinx it, but now the game has levelled up more, and we've started to get more attacks, and we're starting to knock it around and outplay them on the ball. And 23 minutes in, and already a lot has happened. There could already be 1 or 2 goals in this game. It's thrown in by Tozer. Headed across goal. Oh, it's hit the top of the net from Raglan. It's a brilliant header at the front post from the long throw-in. And it's just over the crossbar and hit the top of the goal. Oh my goodness, what a throw that is from Tozer. And it's nodded on. Fantastic header from the back of Raglan's head. He's literally nodded it backwards. Wow. Apologies, just missed that. We're 25.5 minutes in. And I cannot tell you, I have no idea how Mansfield haven't just scored there. It's saved onto the post by Griffiths. And then the 2 Mansfield players, even the replay wasn't enough to digest that. It's bounced around and it's gone out for a corner ball to Mansfield. And now they've come close on several occasions. Whipped in from Cheltenham. Thomas on the edge, into Smith, and it's the goal! He's offside. I seriously need to check up on who Mansfield's number 6 is, because he's been absolutely fantastic for them at the back. He's really doing well, credit to him, but, Mansfield, I wouldn't say they're dominating anymore, but the issue is, when they are getting chances, they're kind of going side to side too much. So, obviously, it's good for us. But, they're giving us too many chances to attempt to put in a tackle and win the ball back. But we've now got a long throw-in. It's thrown in by Tozer. Can we score from this one? It's thrown in, headed away. Circum's underneath it. It's headed down. May shoots. And it's Connor Thomas. It's back to May again. Cross to the back post. Oh, my goodness. How has no one got onto that? Wow, 2 big chances in about 2 minutes now for Cheltenham. 1 an offside goal and 1 unlucky that no one got on the cross from May at the back post. And we're 33 minutes in and it is Cheltenham Town 0, Mansfield Town 0. We're playing fantastic football here. It's crossed in and it's gone straight to the Mansfield goalkeeper. But we're on the stroke of half time here, and the positive is that we're starting to create some good chances. But on the whole, it's been a really poor half. I can't see there being any more than 1 minute added on. Yeah, there's only 1 minute added on. Overhit pass from Mansfield, a bit of throw to us in our own half, and that's probably it for the half now. Very poor half of football from us as far as we're concerned. But, things are looking better than they did at the start, at least. That's about the only positive I can take, if I'm being honest. It's passed back to Griffiths, and that's half time, yeah. I mean, my thoughts going into half time, we started poorly. We gradually got better as the half went on. I wouldn't go as far as saying we dominated, towards the end of the half, but we're definitely creating the better chance out of the 2 sides towards the last 10 minutes or so. But, I think we're lucky to have not conceded. I think, it's down to Mansfield, the fact that it's still 0-0. We've had an offside goal that, unfortunately has taken a knock off of Callum Wright. But, other than that, we haven't really created many goal-threatening chances other than the Raglan header. That's genuinely the closest we've come other than that, and we haven't really come close at all to that Raglan header. So, yeah, Mansfield, good performance from them in the first half. I'm sure their fans will be happy. They've turned on the sprinklers on the pitch. I'm not sure that's going to make much of a difference. But yeah, half-time here, and it is 0-0. And also, Forest Green are drawn against Morecambe, so that's probably the perfect result for us, a draw. In that game, obviously, both, climbing up the table. I'd rather Forest Green lose than anything. But, I'd take a draw out of that. It means two sides drop 2 points. So, yeah. But, there's a few fixtures that are and aren't going in our favour. In some ways, like Bolton are winning 2-0 against Cambridge. In a way, that's going in our favour. But in a way, it's not. So, yeah. We need to win this game, though. We need to focus on ourselves. Hopefully, we come out in the second half stronger. But, yeah, half-time. 0-0. Pretty dead, to be honest. Okay, so we've just got back underway for the second half. As Tozer plays it forward to Sean Long. Yeah, we need to see a better second half performance. Simple as that. Just need to play our own game. And, try and push that Mansfield defence, because some of them have looked a bit shaky at times. But, yeah, I'll keep you updated. Here we come with Hussey. Great ball in. Oh, my gosh, what a goal! Come on! Come on! Yes! Come on! And it's Sam Smith with the header! Come on! Come on! Yes! Oh, my days! The build-up play! We've gone from one end to another, and Sam Smith gets another goal in a Cheltenham Town shirt. It's a brilliant ball in from Chris Hussey. What a header. He leaps above two defenders. And it's a fantastic header into the back of the net. And that is a massive goal. Cheltenham Town 1. Mansfield Town 0. Absolutely massive. We've started the second half better by a country mile. And Sam Smith deserved that goal. Brilliant build-up play. Probably, one of the best goals I've seen in a while for us. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Another Cheltenham chance. Tozer on the edge of the box. Hits it and it's blocked. And it's fallen back down to Tozer. And Sam Smith's going to pick it up. And he's been called offside again. But I tell you what, we are all over the Stags now. And it should be 2-0. It should be 2-0. If it wasn't for the Stags' unbelievable defence this game, their defence has been absolutely fantastic so far. If it wasn't for them, this would be 2-0. Aye. Well, just as I say that, Jordan Barry scores literally seconds after I ended that clip. And that's, second half, that's a really undeserved goal. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate because, like I say, second half have been by far the better side. Scrambling defence here. Clear it. Clear it. Clear the thing. And they've scored. They've scored. Raglan is stood still doing nothing. Tozer is the only one on the goal line. Griffith's positioning is poor. And it's 2-1 to Mansfield. Absolutely embarrassing. I literally, I was scrolling through Twitter. And I come back onto the stream. Absolutely pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Blair tries to make a tackle. Raglan stood still again. Tozer comes off his defensive line. Misses the tackle. Sean Long tries to, for some reason, go for number 19 who hasn't got the ball. Doesn't go for a tackle. And then Griffiths dives the wrong way. It's absolutely comical. It's absolutely comical. We've started the half absolutely brilliantly. And now it's 3-1. Credit to Mansfield, they've taken their chances. But this is an absolute shit show from the defence. Absolute joke. Here comes Cheltenham with Azazi, mugged his man off. Played in, blocked. We're getting nowhere. Played to the edge of the box. Tozer, terrible pass, and we've given it straight back to him. And if Raglan's the last man back, I don't hold out much hope for if we get counter-attacked. I really don't. I really don't. If we're playing like this, which we seem to do every now and then, if we play like this every game for the next few games, we deserve to stay in League 2. Honestly, to be fair, the defence this game, it's not even League 2 quality. It's bloody National League quality, if that. It's been absolutely shocking. It really has. Right, wow. Full time. 3-1. just disappointing, really, isn't it? But I mean, Forest Green conceded to Morecambe in the last minute, so we're still top. Absolutely fluked that, but yeah, it should be 4 points clear at the top. We really should, you know, if we you know, turn up like we do most weeks other than the odd week, you know, we win that game. Mansfield were good today, but you know, they weren't. They by far weren't the best side we've played this season. But yeah, it's one of those, really, isn't it? But we move on to the next one. Got some big games coming up, so we need to get back on form. You know, if we lose the next game, we're really in a bad situation. And like I say, we've got some difficult games coming up. So if we can hit a good run of form over the next 2 or 3 games, it's going to be vital. We've taken a knock today, but somehow we're still top. And, you know, we've got to keep going now. We've got to move on to the next one. The players have got to recover. Go back to training. Look at what's wrong, because it was clear as day today. And, you know, just come back better. My man of the match today is going to go to Sam Smith, just by far our best player. By a country mile. Maybe Blair was probably the closest. Him and Blair were fantastic today, but the rest of the team pretty poor. Don't know what happened to Raglan. I'd rather not talk about it. But yeah, let's get a Mansfield fans' thoughts on the result.
Well, that was a great performance for us, probably our best performance of the season. And I know a lot of Cheltenham fans are going to watch this, but you are a good side. I still think you're going to just about finish top 3. But I think we definitely deserved it today. I think the first goal you scored, though, was poor defending, and you exposed our weakness of crosses. And it was a good cross by Hussey. I like that player a lot. I know how your fans say he's best left back in the league, and I probably agree right now. But you've exposed our weakness, but luckily for us, we absolutely turned it around. Quick fire goals in legit 10 minutes, it's 3-1. But you still caused us pressure. I was still nervous, but even when we went 1-0 down, I was still confident we could get back into the game, because I felt like throughout the game we created most of the chances. But yeah, and we tried the first few minutes of the game. We give you throw-ins stupidly because you're dangerous on throw-ins, and I thought second half we cut that out and tried to keep it central, which was our benefit. But like you say, it's a great result for us, probably our best performance of the season. But good luck for Cheltenham for the rest of the season. I still think you're going to make top 3. Don't know about winning the league. I do apologise, but you're still top at league anyway. Forest Green dropped points and Cambridge, so I still think you'll be top 3. You're still a good enough side. You could tell your players look like that off day, because I could tell your players look a bit tired. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but yeah, I still think you're going to be okay just to get promoted this season. But yeah, thank you for having me on.
Thanks for coming on, Dan, mate. I do appreciate that. But yeah, poor result, but we'll move on to the next one. It is what it is. That's football. You win some, you lose some. No matter how poor or painful it can be. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe, as always. I would appreciate that. Comment your thoughts on the game down below. I'm sure we all have a lot to say on it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.